The first category is Corporate Citizen of the Year, recognizing companies that regularly give back to the Southeast Wisconsin community. Our first finalist for Corporate Citizen of the Year is Balustrade-owned and operated Sendix Food Markets. Our next finalist for Corporate Citizen of the Year is Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. And the winner of the Corporate Citizen of the Year award is Northwestern Mutual for its dedication to improving the lives of children and families in need. The company regularly champions forward-thinking programs that have a lasting impact in the communities where its employees live and work. Since 1992, the Northwestern Mutual Foundation has donated $290 million to nonprofits across the country. Nationally, the company focuses on supporting the fight against childhood cancer, and locally on education, neighborhoods, and making Milwaukee a destination city. The company has raised more than $8 million to fight childhood cancer, funding more than 53,000 hours of research to develop life-saving treatments for kids. Locally, Northwestern Mutual supports programming that builds fundamental literacy skills among students from preschool to third grade. This year alone, the company has issued more than $1.7 million in grants to educational programs in the city. Improving the quality of life for Milwaukee residents of all ages encourages positive change throughout the community. Accepting the award today on behalf of Northwestern Mutual is John Kordsmeyer, President of the Northwestern Mutual Foundation.
On behalf of John Schlifsky, Chairman and CEO of Northwestern Mutual, Greg Oberland, our President, and our Foundation staff and board, but especially the employees of Northwestern Mutual, I'd like to say thanks. And I'd like to take just a minute to give you a little food for thought today, too. You've got to shut out the noise and listen to a voice. I hear the voice of John Schlifsky saying at Northwestern Mutual that we believe in Milwaukee, so much so that we're going to bring beauty in our towers and commons and jobs. You hear similar voices of many others downtown as well, and on West Wisconsin Avenue, and in the 5th Ward. Do you hear those voices? You've got to cut through the noise about education in Milwaukee. You need to listen to the voice of the first grader who says, I just want to read. I want to be able to add and subtract. I want to be loved and respected in a safe school environment. You have to cut through the noise and hear the voice of Mr. and Mrs. West, who live in the Amani neighborhood, who say we've lived here over 40 years and all we want is a neighborhood, our neighborhood as it was 40 years ago, that benefits from extending the downtown renaissance to each and every neighborhood within Milwaukee. You've got to shut out the noise of how we get people in the doors of our museums, our theaters, and our cultural institutions, and hear the voice of those who cry out for outreach, access, and relevance. You have to listen to the voice of the child battling cancer who says, please, help me raise money for research to find cures, not for myself, but for all those children who have cancer and those that will come after me as well. Do you hear that voice? We do. And if you do too, we will rock this city. Thanks to everybody for all that you do.